Well, there are just some situations in life that are really going to go better if you have a trusted lawyer by your side. Maybe divorce, a traffic situation.
Yeah, and here from the One Law Group, we've got family and criminal law attorneys, John D'Angelo. Good morning.
Good morning.
We have Thomas Parins Jr., TJ, as they call you.
Yep.
I like it when you can call your lawyer by a nickname. That's good. And Travis Schreurs, good morning to you.
Morning.
All right, guys, let's start with talking about the divorce process. I mean, what is the process really if someone's not been through it or just starting to go through it?
Well, typically a divorce process it's a very emotional time for people. You know, it's a breaking up of a marriage, even if it's short-term or long-term. We try to, give people the information they need when they come in. We always give a 30-minute free initial consult. We like to sit down, give the information to the client, and kind of give them through the process of, the initial filing, what information they need to bring in, such as their financials, if there's children involved, and then try to make them feel at ease at the process, because it is an emotional time, and it takes 120 days from the time of filing to the time you get a final divorce to really go. And that's kind of a short-term period of 120 days. Typically with our court systems, it's a little bit longer just because of the time frame, but the 120 days is usually the time frame that it takes to get from start to finish on a simple divorce, but no divorces are ever simple.
Right.
So.
Well, let's talk about post-judgment issues. Sometimes an attorney is still needed for that situation.
That's correct. There's a lot of issues that come up even after the post-judgment. Family law issues would be the child support, custody, placement, or maintenance issues. Even division of property, if something needs to be done after that. We can help you with all of those types of things. And it can be something very simple as drafting some documents. Otherwise, it can be very complex as going back in, because there's different problems with child custody or placement that may be very involved and may be actually more complex than your initial divorce. So one of the things that we that we try to do is make sure that you have a trusted attorney, somebody that you can go to. If you come to One Law Group, what you're going to do is meet with one of the three of us. You're not going to be meeting with paralegals or anyone else. You're going to meet with the attorneys, you're going to talk with the attorneys, and you're going to be able to deal with us one-on-one. And I think that's makes a big difference in the way we handle things.
Sure. I want to move on to traffic as well, because people always say to me, yeah, I'm going to go fight that, and it's like, I never have the guts to do that, but I mean, is it worth it, Travis, to have a lawyer with you sometimes when you go to the courtroom for traffic?
Yeah, definitely, absolutely. And I think, for a lot of people, a traffic stop is going to be their only interaction that they're going to have with the police, and that can make people very nervous. So, there are some things to keep in mind when you're in the traffic stop. First of all, you need to be prepared to identify yourself. Have your ID on you, have your vehicle registration, your proof of insurance handy. Be prepared to identify anyone else in the vehicle. Secondly, it's important to try and be cooperative with that officer. They have a lot of discretion as to whether or not you're going to get a ticket, but also how long are you going to be spending with them that day?
Right.
That being said, it's also important to know your rights, too. And so if an officer puts you in a situation where they're asking you if they can search your vehicle, you can say no to that. And you can avoid the embarrassment sometimes or the hassle that comes with the search. So those are some things to keep in mind. But if you find yourself then, with a ticket or citation, calling someone like John or TJ or myself, we can guide you through that and talk about what the next step is.
Sure.
Very interesting information. Well, you can get in touch with One Law Group. They have locations in De Pere, in Appleton, and in Lakewood.
For more information, head to onelawgroupsc.com, or you can call one of those two phone numbers. I'll give the toll-free one verbally here, 866-525-5200. Always learn a lot when you guys are here. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.